March 14th, 1900, I'm in the presidential office, it wasn't Oval yet, about to sign the Gold Standard Act into law. The economy's absolutely bussin' under my watch. We crushed Spain, businesses are thriving, and cities are running the country now. Rural farmers with their stupid pitchforks and silver conspiracy theories are so over. My name is William McKinley, and this is the AP US History My Story podcast. Back in 1896, I ran for president against this drama dude, William Jennings Bryan, who is out there saying, "You shall not crucify mankind upon a cross of gold." Like, bruh, chill. It's just monetary policy, not the actual crucifixion. But his whole free silver movement had these farmers thinking if we just printed more money backed by silver, all their debt problems would magically disappear. That's not how economics works, bestie. I ran my whole campaign from my front porch in Canton, Ohio. Just stayed home, raised millions of dollars, and had the right people come to me. Bryan was out there doing like 600 speeches to the masses and exhausting himself. I understood the assignment. Let the cities and businesses do the talking with their wallets. We absolutely destroyed him, won by the biggest margin in 25 years. Then came 1898, Spain was being sus about Cuba, and when the USS Maine exploded, it started a war they couldn't win. It only lasted 4 months. We took Cuba, Puerto Rico, Guam, and the Philippines. Suddenly, America wasn't just some random foreign colony. We were now a frigging empire. But here's what really mattered. By 1900, America had changed, and I was the president who recognized it. Cities were where the real power was now. Sure, farmers were still out there growing food and whatever, but the real money, that's in steel mills, railroads, and factories. Hear it from J.P. Morgan. These business dudes know how to make America rich. And the populist kept whining about how the common man was getting screwed, but like the common man had a job now because of industrialization. Samuel Gompers was organizing labor unions, fine, okay, but the anarchists and socialists trying to tear down the whole system, not on my watch. So today, signing this Gold Standard Act is the nail in the coffin for populism. America's money is now backed by gold, not some random silver that farmers want us to use to inflate away their debts. This is about stability, about showing the world that America is serious about being a global economic power. No more of this free silver at 16-1 nonsense that would have destroyed our currency. Here's the messed up part, though. In about a year and a half, I'm going to get shot just like my pal James Garfield, except I took it from an anarchist instead of a job seeker. And after I'm gone, that whole progressive movement is going to pop off. Roosevelt, Taft, and Wilson are all going to push for trust-busting and regulating businesses. Everything I stood for, business-friendly government, keeping the radicals in check, it all gets flipped. Then, when the Great Depression hits in 1929, the economy will absolutely crater, partly because the gold standard made it impossible to print more money to help people. FDR abandons it in 1933, and Nixon completely ends it in 1971. Okay, so in the long term, maybe it wasn't the best idea. But in this moment, March 14th, 1900, I was the last Civil War veteran to be president and the last president of the 19th century. America is rich, powerful, and modern. We got an empire. Our money is solid gold. Cities matter more than farms, and America is going to be a global empire, whether y'all like it or not. That's the real tea. Like, follow, and share the AP US History My Story podcast, because these stories hit different when you hear the original voices that shaped our country.